Here's a Christmas card I sent out about 20 years ago. It was a wonderful idea from a friend, David Berder, who did something very, very clever. It's based on the story of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Let me show you the picture first. It's a scene of London, designed by Fritz Wegner. I think I can get it into focus first. And it's quite a nice big scene of London with big figures on it. What's going on there? Well, Fritz Wegner originally had them as little windows you opened up like an advent calendar. But his friend, and a friend of mine too, David Berder, thought of the idea of making it into lenticular. To that he filmed it twice. He took two pictures, one with all the windows closed and one with the windows open. So to show the windows open, I just tilt it like that, just magically, and you'll see the scene inside, which Wegner had designed. Tilt it a bit more, and we'll get every one of those will open up or close. I'll come across to here and you see a bit more. And then back we go, and it changes. Very nice indeed. See if you recognise some of the scenes. And what was very nice, of course, was on the back of it, he gave a complete storyline of the thing as well. I'll just show a little bit of one of the lines here in focus. It was a very, very succinct rendition of the Christmas Carol story by Charles Dickens with the text. Let me see if I can get into text at all. No. Right, there we are. So there's text all the way through for each, against a little number against each of the 24 pictures, and so you can remind yourself of the storyline. Incidentally, he did make very few, some 2 or 3 years later, an attempt to do the whole thing all over again, but by night time. So this is a card he made, it works quite well actually. So we'll see if we get into focus. You'll see that you'll recognize in the other one, there's a moon up in the sky, if I can get that into focus. And if I tilt it, tilt it back again. And there's all the scene, as it were, at night time. So you see the street lights are on there, for instance, because it's a nighttime picture. I still have a fancy for the original version, I think, but it was a nice experiment. So that went out in my Christmas card sent out, and we put it in the Christmas pack too. It was such a lovely idea. When I've talked about it through my Christmas cards to people, they usually say this is one of the best they can remember. It's very memorable. It's never been marketed widely. It was just David Berder's company 3D Images making it. So something that perhaps ought to be resurrected. Do you think? I'll ask David.